So hello everyone, कल आपने देखा we celebrated Arpit's birthday and now it's time for me to show you how I'm preparing for Valentine's surprise. मुझे पता है that Katie is really amazing with her English speaking skills, so that's why I wanted to use my coding skills. तो आपको पता है she uses her major which is English, she's an English teacher and I am a software engineer. तो आप guess कर सकते हो what I'm making and flowers are ready, actually dry हो रहे हैं, 2 दिन पहले खरीद लिए थे मैंने अर्पित के बर्थडे के कारण. I'll fix it. So today I'll be making an iOS app for that reason because she uses an iPhone and अगर आप college में, if you're a college student, high school student, anyone can learn easily and the steps are basically you need a MacBook Air, any kind of MacBook. If you don't have a MacBook then you can in your Windows laptop, अगर आपके पास Windows laptop है, you can install Mac OS into it through virtual machine, VMware वगैरह, or you can install Hackintosh and then finally you can make iOS app. So let's get started. So I'm very excited. I'll be making an iOS app live with you all and this video is brought to you by Surfshark. We will be talking about that later. Let's start coding. So open करते हैं Xcode, create a new project and on the top I'm gonna choose iOS, then app, then next and then let's call it Valentine's or just Valentine. And interface Swift UI, everything default. Now we can call your company com.app.valentine. Anything simple is fine. Now next and then create. And when you open Xcode, you will be working on the file called contentview.swift. So just focus on that file and you can see the preview of the app on the right side. We can see hello world on our app right now. So let's change hello world to happy Valentine's Day. Pretty simple and straightforward. Now let's try to make this app beautiful with a background. And now I'm gonna add a background with linear gradient. So linear gradient is a mixture of multiple colors. I'm gonna add colors like blue, red, green, and white. Now we're gonna set the starting point to top and the ending to bottom trailing, and that's it. We have a gradient now. Do you see a problem in this code right now? That the problem is text is behind the background, so we want the text to be visible. So for that reason we will be using a Z-stack. Z-stack allows every view to be on top of each other. Stack is basically, right, for example, phone on top of each other. So basically you are putting the text above the background so that you can see it. So that's the idea of Z-stack. Now with Z-stack, your text is finally visible. And I'm gonna ignore the safe area so that the top line is also hidden. And now let's make the happy Valentine text beautiful. So for that, I'm gonna make it bold and then add a new font to it. So the font will be called, and I'm gonna add font to it so that I can increase the size. Size is pretty small, so I'm gonna increase the size to 32 and the background color to red. So let's wait for it to load. The preview is still loading. So finally, this is how our app looks like on iPod, but Katie has iPhone 13. So I'm gonna change the iPod Touch to iPhone 11 or 13 because the size is same. So now I'll be able to see how it will look on her iPhone. So this is how the app looks. I think it looks pretty fine right now, but I want to add a letter. So just like she writes a lot of letters for me. So that's why I want to add a written text to this app and we will add more creative stuff later. So let's add some text. And all computer science students love copy pasting. तो इस कारण I'm going to copy the Happy Valentine's Day text format और उसी format में we will add a new text. So this time I don't want background color. Let's keep it white and simple. So I'm gonna, oh no, there's a problem. You can see this text on the top of each other. So basically you want the text to be below each other. So इसके लिए we can, there are two options. I'm gonna use a V-stack which is very simple. So V-stack is vertical stack. So that way आपका text ऊपर नीचे हो जाएगा and you can easily write a note on it. So my note will be, it's a secret note, you can actually read it, I don't care. So I'm gonna quickly type the note that I have for her. So after typing the note, we have some part of the app done. So now after writing some part of the Valentine's Day note, या फिर आप उसे love letter कह सकते हो, some part of the app is done. Now let's add some buttons. And I really want this app to be unique. So I'm going to add 2 buttons. Number 1 button will be I love you. And if you can see, it is blue colored and it's not visible. So let's add some background color to it, padding to it, all those housekeeping stuff, the simple stuff, just like we added before. So let's add that features to the button. Now after adding those features, I'm going to add another button called I hate you. But फिर से problem that both buttons are overlapping with each other. I'm going to fix it with horizontal stack this time because I want both of them to be in the same line horizontally. So let's add a horizontal H stack, and now you can see both the buttons clearly. So now let's run the app. Some part of the app is done. So let's run it. And run करने से पहले there's one more, and before running the app there's one more problem, that the buttons should be at the bottom. Now for that I'm going to add some padding, and with padding the buttons are moved to the bottom. Now let's run it. So now the app is pretty straightforward, but there's a big problem with this app. Do you know what? That all the data in my app and my browsing history can be shared with my Wi-Fi provider. For example, I use AT&T. Katie uses AT&T as well, so AT&T can actually track her data, her browsing history, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I'll be installing Surfshark VPN as well as a gift, so that all her data is safe. And also when you move from India to US, काफी shows like Z Cinema या फिर Z5, all those shows might not be available in the US, but आप Z5 use कर सकते हो through the VPN by changing the country to India in the US, or if you are in India as well, आप अपनी country US, UK कोई भी change कर सकते हो, so that you can actually access to multiple libraries of Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatsoever streaming service you use. You can actually unblock so many movies that you can watch, so many TV series you can watch as well. So definitely check it out. And if you will use my code SINGINUSA, you will get 83% off discount and 3 months free on their yearly subscription. So definitely check it out, and the link will be in the description below. Now phase 2 of the app, I'm going to show some photos. मैं अपनी favorite photo with Katie, I'm going to show that on the app with the button click I love you. So for that I'm going to find the photo in my gallery. The documents folder में वो photo saved है. So I'm going to go to assets in Xcode. Assets में जाके I'm going to simply drag and drop the photos that I want to add in my app, जो मैं app बना रहा हूँ, to show that I need to have in the projects first. So for that I'm going to create a new asset called love. When you click on I love you button, that image will be showed, and I will create another asset called hate. So दोनों पे drag and drop. You can simply drag and drop, and it's very easy to add an image to Xcode. So now the image is added. Let's add in the app as well. So above the linear gradient, उसके नीचे, below it, I'm gonna add the image, and let's wait on the right side. So let's click the resume button. कभी-कभी it doesn't automatically load sometimes. So let's click on the resume button, and the gradient color, red, blue, replaced with the photo I want to. But there's a problem. I want to show it with the button click, not on the home page. So for that we have to add some statements. So let's take a look. So first of all, I'm going to add a boolean statement. Is image shown, or should you show the image, my like the love photo or hate photo? So first of all, let's create the variable is shown. So that will check whether you want to show the photo of Hanur and Katie or not. So let's create that variable, and I'm gonna add an if statement. If that variable is true, only then show the image. So let's add that statement. So now the image is not shown by default because is shown as false in the top of the program. So now I'm gonna go to the button click. So in the button listener, जब आप button press करोगे, when you will click I love you button, I want is shown to be true, so that you can actually show the image when you click the button. So let's change it. Image equals to love. So basically you're changing the variable of the image and change the is shown to true. So now let's test it out. And आप print भी कर सकते हो. To debug, you can actually print the statement on your console as well, but that's next step. Now let's copy paste. We love copy pasting, so let's copy paste the same for I hate you button, but the change will be image will be hate and is shown will be true as well because आपको image तो दिखानी है. Now the print will be I hate you. So let's run the app and see if it works. So when I click the I love you button, image is changing. When I click the I hate you button, image is changing as well. So most of the app is done, but there's a problem. You can see the text is still visible. So let's remove the text when you click the button. So let's go back to the app. I'm going to use the same if statement, and now to hide the text, I'm going to use the same if statement. So basically, if is shown, अगर जो नई image है, if that shown is false by default, then you will show the text. मतलब opposite है. If image is shown, text shouldn't be shown, and if text is shown, image shouldn't be shown. So there will be a not in the beginning of is shown, and that's how you will be able to remove it the moment image is shown. So pretty straightforward. That is second phase of the app, pretty much done and it's pretty simple. Now the third phase of the app, which is like, आप अपनी creativity डाल सकते हो. My creativity says that I should add my own audio, like asking, hey Katie, will you be my Valentine for I love you, and for I hate you, my favorite movie कल हो ना हो, उसका dialogue है ना, I love you Nana, I'm sorry but I love you Nana, I love you very very much. So I want to add that in my own voice. अभी के लिए for this app, let's just download those audio and add into it. I just downloaded those audio files. एक थी I love you Nana and एक थी that will you be my Valentine. Somewhere I found those audio, right? And now I put it in the folder. Now I'm gonna drag and drop that folder in my project. And I'm gonna do something. आप copy paste कर सकते हो. Just Google how to add audio to project. So there is two audio files. One is love sound, one is hate sound. मैंने दो variable बनाए. I created two variables. Now when you click the love button, you will be showing or actually playing the audio for love, and when you click the hate button, you will be playing the audio for hate, which is ki I'm sorry, I love you Nana, I love you very very much. And when you click the love button, will you be my Valentine? So basically the idea is you have to click, when you click the button, you will play that audio. So let's make it happen. So there are two functions right now, or you can call it method. Method will basically play that audio. So आपको सिर्फ call करना है. You just have to type play song love or play song hate. So the moment you will tap the button, these two music will be played. So let's install the app and see if it works. Okay, there's an error. Actually, I wrote songs S capital. It's actually S small. So let's change it back in the Xcode. So now it should work. Yes, it's working. Now the final step of the app is to install it in my own phone. So my phone is right here. Let's check in my physical iPhone if it works the same way I want to, so that when I install in Katie's iPhone, it should work as well. So let's do the final testing. So I'm gonna plug in the cable. So cable connect करके to install the app on your iPhone, you may need Apple developer account. मैंने खरीदा हुआ है. It costed me $100. So it's not 100% free to do that, but 7 days free मिल जाता है. You have to Google how to get it for free for 7 days. You can try it out. So let's click the pay button. So let's change the emulator to Harnoor's iPhone, and जब मैं Katie के iPhone में install करूँगा, I'll be changing to Katie's iPhone. So now let's install the app and see how it looks on my iPhone. Okay, I'm very excited. It's installing. So let's run the app and see. So this is how the app looks like on my iPhone as well. So I'm really really excited. Let's play it. So I love you. I have changed it to my own audio.
So Katie, will you be my Valentine?
Okay, now I will tap on I hate you.
काश मैं तुम्हें बता सकता मैं तुम्हें कितना चाहता हूं. Second, wait, I love you. I love you very
Yes,
very much.
that's pretty much it. So it was very excited, and I'll be showing you how I surprise her in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm very excited for tomorrow.